Today I'm going to show if I'm going to assign those roles to the user, how it's going to reflect in the identity queue, and we will discuss about what is the difference between required and permitted role. What is the difference? So let's talk about that. Okay. So let me remove these things. Okay, go to Setup Roles. So yesterday we have created CF organizational role, business role, IT role. So let's talk about the difference between the remaining part. What is required role? What is permitted role? So here we have required role and permitted roles. So what is the difference between any idea anyone? So here we have a permitted roles, and we have a required roles as well. So any idea? What is that? I think the permitted role is by default, and the required role is which we grant on our own. It's vice versa. So permitted role? We can. It's optional. We can get it via access request. If user requiring for this role, particular role, then they can select in the access request page and they can submit, they will get it. But required roles. As part of the business role assigned, it will be added to the end user. So today we are going to see that one as well. Okay. So let me open one business role and I'll show you. So here we have this. This is an important one. What is the difference between required and permitted role? Required roles means as part of this business role assigned to the user. So user will get it all the roles, and its related entitlement. Permitted roles. You have to select, you have to get it. You will get it by access request page 1. Okay. So that's the difference. Inherited roles. Yesterday we have seen, if you want to group, if you want to assign any idea role into business role into organizational role, you can use this inherited roles provisioning policy. We have a separate section. We will learn there. Okay. So let me submit one access request, and I'll show you how it's going to work. Okay. So let me select this user, Alberto's. Okay. The moment you are going to select one business role, one option role will be available. Optional role, which means this is the permitted role. If you want, you can check the role and you can. You will be getting idea. OK. Nacine business role I have selected. Here we have our required roles and permitted roles. You can check. Required roles means accounts, payable, IT. Permitted role, account receivable, IT. So the moment I have selected this Nacine business role, one optional role available. That role is account receivable IT, so I have to select this one as well. Then only I'll be getting this permitted role, or else I won't get. OK. So if you want, you can check here. Allowed roles. We have a required roles. We have a permitted role. So let me submit one access request and how it's going to reflect in the identity group. You can check. So let me select accounts payable business role. OK. So request has been submitted. This role we have to. It's waiting for approval. Patrick Jenkins. We have to approve. So now we need to log in as Patrick. You can open the access request and you can check what are the requested item, what are the filtered item. Interaction. Interaction. Minutes pending for approval or any manual changes. So you have to take the action on that. So it's a provisioning engine from here. Roles will be assigned to the user. If we get any error or any warning, you can check this in this column. So now I'm going to log in as Patrick and I'll approve this access request. So manager approval, it's open. So he's the owner. Now I need to reset his password and I need to log in as Patrick. So let me reset his password. OK, so we have submitted access request. For which person? For Albatross. Request number ID 17. Now let me log in as a manager, Patrick. He'll be getting notifications saying you have to complete the work item saying something. OK, you can reset those email templates in the back end. We will learn later. Just click on the approvals. OK. So the work item will be open here. If you want, you can access from this page also. My work item. OK. It's pending for approval. So manager, approval account changes for Albatross request ID. You can check. Just open that. Click on approve. So accounts payable role will be added to this identity, Albatross. So the moment whenever you are going to submit any access request, so provisioning plan will be generated. Based on the provisioning plan, access will be provided. So we have some 5 sub-workflow. We will learn later how the provisioning is going to happen. Okay. So now I log in as SP admin, and we will check. We have done that. We have given the approvals. Just go to access request. Okay. So it's been completed.